All right, here's New Zealand CAD on the 60-minute time frame on the 1 hour chart. Now, take a look at this area here. I get this question a lot from a lot of the students that come to me. It's like, hey, Naveen, I've mastered trends and direction after learning from your webinars and stuff like that. But how do I know when is a right moment to pull the trigger? Timing. Timing is a very, very big question for many of the people because they're like, I can gauge the general idea of where the markets are going, but I can't time it right. Well, getting the direction right is one thing. Okay, that needs to be mastered as the absolute basic mastery needs to be done. Then getting the timing right will determine how much money you're going to make, or in fact, you might even make a loss if you don't time it right. Okay, so for example, if you can see this is a downtrend and you hit the sell here or you hit the sell there, you can see how this last spike can stop you out before going down. And that can feel like, oh man, like, can't believe I have bad luck. Okay? And the other part is, let's say you do hit it there and you keep your stop losses very wide, but then seeing the market chop around for that long might make you think, I guess it's gonna go up. Okay, that happens. It's normal. This is a 60-minute time frame, so that's like 6-7 hours into it. You might even sleep and wake up and you're like, it's not going anywhere. And then you might end up closing the trade to later find out it drops. Okay? And then this can start creating fear or greed, psychologically speaking. So let's go into how a money spot comes in handy for situations like this. Now, for those of you who've already done all the previous weeks, you obviously know that wrong one. You obviously know that this thing is running in a downtrend, right? You guys can see that now as he comes crashing down here, he breaks these barriers here and he starts to maintain below there. So let's put in the line there. Boom. Okay, I'm doing a broad overview, like he's in a downtrend below this entire zone. Okay, I'm not going with the nitty-gritty here. So he's in a downtrend below that entire zone, and as this overall buyers come up, like here, pull back, here, pull back. Notice after this point right here, here's a higher low area. But after that, he never makes a higher high. He just keeps going higher, comes right back down, goes higher, comes right back down. So this starts to become money spot. Okay? To some people, that's a buy zone. And for these folks, it's a sell zone. Okay? And we're going to get into time frames in a bit. But what I want you to get in a habit of doing is watching these again and again. I'm going to give you example after example after example until you start to get the hang of what in the world is a money spot. Okay? So the money spot, again, is an illusion. An illusion of the market wants to go in one way when in reality it wants to go the other way. Okay? So that has a lot to do with being aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. We'll get into all that in a bit. So the market keeps going down, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. If you were to take it even at this nitty-gritty concept right here, after he broke below, he never went lower after that. And as this thing starts to come up, this all is buyer's territory for these guys, right? They're looking at this as buyers, pull back, break higher, and hold higher, buyer's territory. So that's a buy signal for them. And over here, everyone's like, well, anything below this is a sell. Even anything below this is a sell. So they watch, 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 watch. Still holding. It's still buyer's territory for them, right? But they're watching, 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 watching. It's the current market now. So maybe I'll have to update this for you guys later on. But that's pretty much going to be pushing towards the sell side. Because all we're watching is the buyers die out. Once they're up in this area, yes, it is buyer's territory. But then once he does this, he tries to make a higher high and snaps right back down. Okay, it's like he lost momentum. He lost momentum. And now we're trying to come down, crashing down. Look at these red bars recently. Getting more and more aggressive. More and more aggressive. Okay? So these are money spots right here. This is a money spot. This is a spot where everyone just generically will hit the sell right there. Again, wrong icon. Sorry. I'll just bring this one down. They'll generally hit the spot right there because they're going with, let me take the easy route and I'll just put my Fibonacci's and stuff like that and 61.8% from here to here. Or if I plot it from here to here, that's a 23 point something percent. So sounds about right. Hit the cell and then leave it a rest to psychology and crossing your fingers and praying to God, right? So don't do that. Don't do that. We're better than that. We're smarter than that. You know, we came out of the Stone Age and the Ice Age. We can think a little bit more. Let's not be lazy here. Okay? So, and that's why I'm here. So I can train you guys that there is a better way. It doesn't mean a harder way, but it also means it does require a little bit more effort, but I'll get you through it where the effort will seem meaningless. Where it's like, okay, I'll do it because it's not too bad. All right? So, more examples. Let's go for more examples.